So from a support structure, what you would get with Gold Star, this kind of just gives you a quick highlight, but to start at the top, purchasing power. Again, we have 75 units. We also have a sister brand, so we buy a lot of product. So when you're with Gold Star, you have a lot of purchasing power through bulk purchasing. And that's not only just on product in stores, that's for equipment packages, signage, even on a development side, which I'll talk more and once we get down to development. But furthermore, from a purchasing aspect, we have dedicated staff. We have a procurement director who really his sole job is to research products, to do nothing but try to negotiate the lowest possible price for the highest quality product that we can put into our restaurants. So he does a great job with that as well. From a training and operations standpoint, we have an outstanding training program for new restaurant openings. They will get you open. They come out about 3 weeks prior to. So first off, to get going with training, you have a 3-week training program here in Cincinnati, Ohio. That'll include everything from in-classroom to in-store training. Basically, that was that train the trainer that you saw on the previous slide. And then once that's complete, about 3 weeks prior to your opening of your location, we would come out and the entire training and operations team would come out. They will cross-train your existing staff. They'll reinforce the mission, vision, values with your staff. They'll help you place the first inventory order, all that stuff. They'll get you geared up for what marketing is going to bring for your new restaurant opening for VIP events. On an ongoing basis, operations utilizes a tremendous amount of technology to ensure that our stores are up to date, that they're well calibrated, and that everybody continues to maintain the standards of GSR Brands. One of those things is called Playerlink Tablet. The tablet it's a Playerlink app that's on a tablet, and that app allows, basically it houses all of our documentation from our operations manual, LSM toolkit, anything that you need. You could, within 3 clicks, let's say you hire somebody new and they're going to be in a GM position or manager position, and they need to know what's the opening store checklist? What do I need to do to open the store? Well, within 3 clicks on this tablet, you will have a video showing you, as well as a list showing you of what is the opening store checklist. Same thing for closing store checklist. If it's a training, I'm hiring a new drive-through person. I need to train them on the point of sale or POS system. Within 3 clicks, you'll get a video on training on how to do it on the POS system. So lots of great technologies utilized there from our training and operations standpoint. From a marketing, it all starts with, again, new restaurant opening, or we call it NRO. NRO marketing, our team really gets started the moment we secure a site. From there, our local store marketing specialist really begins with something called 4 walls, 4 blocks, 4 miles, and starts developing a list of all of the primary contacts of who you as the franchisee in that community need to be in touch with, need to know. That's schools, that's the city council, that's all those types of people, so that at any time you need to reach out to them, you have that contact. Furthermore, it's going to help integrate you into the community as well. As you get closer to opening, they're going to do a wonderful job of getting VIP events scheduled with a lot of those people that I mentioned, as well as utilizing social media to ensure that you're getting the groups that are in your community that are influencers. One of the things that they recently did with our brand is when we opened a location in Anderson Town Center, they went on Facebook and did a Facebook Moms group. They went to a Facebook Moms group for Anderson, and they did a 4-hour event and fed over 400 families, 400 moms, and they were able to bring a guest. So it was really a great amount of exposure. Those moms in turn went on Facebook and posted about it, and it was a lot of great word of mouth marketing, which led to actually having about 300 guests in front lined up when we were for the grand opening of that location. On an ongoing basis, our marketing department, basically they have your back. They will do all of the creative. They will create your online presence for you. You will obviously have presence on our website. They do all the social media management for you, PR. So we have 2 wonderful marketing specialists in our office, Jessica George, our Vice President of Marketing, and Jamie Pollard, our local store marketing specialist. But they also work with an inordinate amount of agencies that help them drive our messaging and our brand home. That's, you know, Marcus Thomas from Creative, Scooter Media from PR, ROI Insights on all analytics that's needed for consumer research. So they have a very solid base and a great team around them to help ensure that they're providing enough data and providing the messaging that's needed to drive transactions in your stores. From a point of sale aspect, we actually have two members on staff. Normally in the franchise community, point of sale, you would be driven to the manufacturer of your point of sale system, your cash register system. However, we have two members on staff who are there for you 24/7. You know, nobody wants to see a cash register go down, so we have those people on staff to support you. From a development standpoint, you know, this is another big one. We've done the research and have an amazing team. Tom McCalsey, our Vice President of Development, comes from a construction background. So value engineering our facilities to minimize cost and to allow us to build them out as quickly as possible has been a tremendous asset. We also have two project managers on staff. So if you're anything like me, you know, having just the lack of familiarity that I have with construction, you know, if you're anything like me, then, you know, having a project manager, they're your buffer between you and the contractors. You know, they're going to help you with design work. They're going to help you with all the owner supplied items. You know, they're going to make sure that your equipment's ordered on time, your furniture's ordered on time, all that kind of stuff. They are there for you 100% as a buffer to somebody to fall back on. Also, they're going to help guide you through the architectural and design phase, you know, to really help make sure that you are a part of designing your location so that is exactly what you want. From there, once we get the store, you know, we're up and running. We have architects on staff. We have 3 general contractors that we use and have, you know, strategic partnerships with. And then furthermore, you know, we also have strategic partnerships with all of the required, you know, FF&E, furnitures, fixtures, and equipment. That includes signage. So again, we're buying in bulk. This goes back to purchasing. Again, the purchasing is not only for in-restaurant use, right? Not the products that you sell, but also for these locations when we're buying signage for 10 locations, 20 locations, 100 locations. It dramatically reduces the cost without affecting the quality. And lastly, from production, you know, we do have a production facility on site here in Cincinnati, Ohio, where we make all of our chili as well as others, you know, as well as other products that are in our restaurants. We produce it fresh every day, 5 days a week, and we store it and ship it out to the stores. So lots of opportunities there for production and support to our franchisees. So basically what I'm trying to get at here is that, you know, as a whole, we feel that it is our fundamental duty to mitigate your risk as a franchisee and to ensure that we are trying to set you up for the optimal success.